Hiya, today I'm going to share with you my version of a McDonald's breakfast. I was always a big fan of, good old double sausage and egg McMuffin, but obviously it's no good for the waistline, so I've come up with what I call a Maccie D cheat treat. So what we're going to need, I've got some grated potato here which I'm going to turn into a hash brown, sin-free hash brown for those of you doing Slimming Well, because that's what I'm doing. Then I've got some lean mince pork here. Now the best one that I've found is the Tesco's Healthy Living. It's again free on Extra Easy. I've got a wholemeal muffin which I've cut out the centre bit so that this on its own weighs 60 grams, and I believe 60 grams of wholemeal bread of any kind should count as a healthy extra B, and 2 slices of dairylea light, which is going to be your healthy extra A. And then I've got some seasoning here which I'm going to add to both mixtures to make it taste good. So to start with, once you've grated some potato, you really need to make sure that you've drained off all the water. Now I've drained off most of it, but the best way that I've found to do that is put down some kitchen roll and then put some on top and really squeeze that out. You'd be surprised how much water actually comes out of the potato. So once you've done that, really squeeze it all out. We just need to season that. So I'm just going to add to that a little bit of salt. A little bit of mixed herbs, just a little bit. Now this will be, do what sort of makes, depending on how you sort of like to taste things, so make it up as you go along. But that's all I'm going to do to that. I'm going to mix it in. And then I've got a beaten egg here. And I'm just going to put a little bit to hold that together. You don't want it too wet because obviously that's not going to be any good. So that's all mixed up. Actually, I think a little bit of black pepper in there will be good. So just a bit of black pepper, and then you're just going to set that aside, because once you put the salt in, you'll find that you might have some more excess water, so you can sort of just drain that away. So just set that aside. Then we're going to make the burgers up. Right. So we've got the pork. To that, I'm going to add, I've got some garlic salt, so just a little bit, some mixed herbs, just a little bit again, and then I've got some fresh parsley, flat leaf parsley that I've chopped up. Add that, a little bit of salt, a little bit of black pepper. Again, season it to suit your own self, and a dash of Worcester sauce. Give this a good mix up. You might want to do these the day before, put them in the fridge, get them ready. It won't do any harm. Right, so once that's all mixed up, what we're going to do, I'm just going to place that into one of my little rings again. These are so handy, I tell you. To make your little sausage burger. Right, I'm just going to wrap that over, make a couple more, and then I'm going to stick them in the fridge. Just put them in the fridge for about sort of 10-15 minutes before cooking. Right, as you can see, like I said, you've got some more sort of liquid there, so you just want to get that out. Let's just take that out. Just makes it easier. Won't be so wet when they're cooking. And then what I'm going to do, I'm just going to heat your pan to cook that. Well, we can do both. one for the sausage burgers, and then one for the hash brown. Right, I've got two really hot pans here, so what I'm going to do, the burgers that we made up earlier, I'm going to put that into one, and then the other one is for our hash brown. So just make sure that's all even out. Just leave the ring just to hold the shape for a minute or so. And then what we do, take it off and then flip it over. So yeah, so we just let that cook and then we can flip that. Right, so I'm just going to take that off. A little bit hot. And then I'm going to flip this over. Okay. And we'll get that all nice and crispy. Flip these over. While they're still cooking, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick the muffin in the toaster. Now the next thing to do with the hash brown is once you've got it sort of golden brown on each side, I've preheat the oven. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stick in the oven for about 5 minutes or so just to make sure that the inside is cooked. Right, so I'm just going to put that onto a tray, pop that into the oven to make sure it's cooked, and then we need to get our egg ready. I'm just going to Right, I've taken the ring off and now I'm just going to flip that to make sure it's cooked on both sides. Yep. And then I've just set aside my little sausage burger thingies, and I'm just waiting for the hash brown just to make sure it's fully cooked. Right, so I've just taken my muffin out of the toaster, and then I can put one of these on, some cheese. It's going to be a double sausage. Right, so place our egg on top of that. Some more cheese. Place that on top. Don't forget the hash brown. Hash brown on the side. And obviously if you want some ketchup, then you can add that and add your sins. But there we have it, my version of the Maccie D cheat treat. Hope you enjoy.